welcome back to my channel. I'm Yuki. There's a moment when effort stops leading anywhere. You have been thinking, you have been trying to change and improve yourself, but still nothing moves. And that is something, everything starts to feel pointless. As you think back, you start remembering mistakes you made, failure you had, and things people said to you before. And in your mind, part of you start criticizing your ability or yourself. And quietly, confident face. And at that point, many people start using their past or even present to define their future. In other words, you start feeling helpless or powerless because you are using past failure as evidence to conclude that you can't do anything. You've tried, but nothing seems to work. You start feeling down and thinking, I have no power to change. Maybe I don't have what it takes. Let me ask you something here. Just because you couldn't in the past, does that really mean you can't do now? And you can't do now, does that really mean you will never be able to? Let's say language. Probably there was a time you couldn't speak at all, but now you can. And if it's a second language, you might be able to, but if you haven't, with time and practice, we will be able to, So this is something I want to tell you. This past, present, future, this timeline are not the same. Not being able to do something in the past doesn't decide what you can do now. And what you can't do now doesn't decide what you will be able to in the future. It is what it is, but when confidence drops, something shifts in the way you think. It starts searching for proof, mistakes, failure, word from the past, to justify the belief change is impossible. Those things don't decide your future. The reality is there's a still possibility that you can change and you will be able to. And you already have the ability to change your life. Now you notice it. But still, you might feel you are not capable because you don't feel you have enough evidence. So, instead of trying to feel confidence, how about reading evidence? One way to do it is to accomplish one habit or goal that you decide. By doing so, you can have a strong evidence you can trust and prove to yourself that you can. And I'm going to post another video for building habit with practical tips that you can try. So, not to forget watching it. Please subscribe to my channel. Anyway, let me tell you another tip to deal with this problem. Another way is writing down what you did in a day. And small things is fine, such as getting up, going outside, groceries on a supermarket. By doing so, you will be able to see the fact you did, and they will be evident. It helps build your confidence again. And you might be afraid of failing again, but that's actually natural. Failing doesn't prove you can't. It means you're still learning. This way of thinking comes from what is called the growth mindset, the belief that our ability and intelligence can be changed by our effort and experiments. And if you are watching this video still, I think you are very strong, and it's not easy to face the reality, but you are doing it. So you do have what it takes, and you have the ability to change your life. And I think you are capable more than you think. What is your next action? What are you going to do next? Please let me know in a comment. Alright, bye for now.